Yeah, I was gonna do 10-2. I think I've explained this before. I was going to do 10-2, but it is impossible to emulate for me. It runs like garbage, and I can't seem to get it to run like anything except garbage. So that will not be. If I had like another $60 I was willing to spend on an active converter for cables, I could record the PS2, but with the capture card. I'm not entirely sure why I'm targeting the Reaver, of all things. Really, I should be killing the little dudes around him. Also, we do this together, apparently. Rejoice! As I skip that cutscene. I guess if we can stagger this Reaver, we should be able to get some work done here. There we go. Come on, Podin. You gotta do a bit more damage than that, my friend. The summons seem to do so little damage. And I don't either, Reb, so don't worry about it. Like, seriously, so little damage from the summons. It's ridiculous. Even the final hit doesn't usually do that much damage. It's a little bit ridiculous. We did kill the Reaver though, so maybe we can get the rest of these guys down. Podin is the best summon so far, and that's not saying a whole lot, but we need to heal her. She's probably gonna die before I could even transform, yeah, so because I'm being an idiot and pushing all the wrong buttons. Push the right buttons, me. Damn it. Oh, they killed lightning, apparently.
No.
Oh, hi, it's me again. I see everyone's now drunkenly flying around with their jetpacks for some reason. Very, very silly people. Is there anything I could do to make that easier? I could give them experience point foods. I'm not sure that'll make it any easier, though. Bah. And again, these guys have the freaking reaction time of a rabid squirrel, so there's no ambushing them when they're flying around like that. Alas. Because the instant... Oh, wait, did I actually manage it? The instant I step on the field, they all stop and turn towards me, and I actually managed it. You're kidding me. You know what I'm actually going to do? Because Odin's special is people who are staggered. Let's just stagger a bunch of people, shall we? Stagger all of the dudes. Although I think they'll probably unstagger by the time we actually get to the stomp mode. Probably not the best planning in the world. When have I ever been known for planning, let's be honest here. Did he just deprotect him? That's rude. Whoops. That's the wrong button. As it turns out, that is not the button I meant to push. Who knew? Other than probably everyone. I don't think we're actually gonna kill this guy this time because I did that. Bollocks. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to stagger him before the
storm is here.
Zentetsuken. I wish she would actually say that word so I knew how to properly pronounce it, but she just says the storm is here.
Until next time.
Well, it killed one of the hover dudes. That doesn't really help us. Did basically nothing else to anybody else. That's kind of moderately disappointing. Maybe I should focus these guys down first. Since they shoot 1 billion missiles every time they feel like hitting someone. Like that. And Fang's dying. I swear this fight. And this isn't even the last fight in the area. We have to do another one to get the other treasure. Hope, can you heal? Fang, can you stop being bad at provoking people? I'm gonna take that as a no. Apparently she's not good at provoking people. And now we know. You think the Reaver would be slightly more concerned about the fact that there's 3 people murdering him instead of just casually standing there, but... In fact, he doesn't even appear to have an idle animation. He just stands there, completely stationary. I don't think the guy has an idle animation. What is this crap? I just noticed that. Unless he has like very small movements in his like staff or something, I didn't notice it. Freaking Square Enix got lazy and just didn't give the guy something. 2 incentive chips. It's a pretty good incentive. Now we have to go deal with this bollocks over here. Just to get that item over there. That item better be something good. I'm gonna be very angry about having to go through this fight in particular. 4 dudes plus a rat turtle thing. Whatever they're called. Whatever you want to call them, I don't really care. I think it's 2 dudes with rocket launchers. Yeah, 2 dudes with rocket launchers. No, wait, 1 dude with rocket launcher, okay. A bunch of dudes with rifles. Which is 1 too many guys with rocket launchers, and 3 too many guys with rifles. And 1 too many rat turtles. And Fang's dying again. I should probably heal her. Fang dies, or gets close to death fairly often for the person who's supposed to be tanking damage. Well, now Hope's almost dead, so... Guess what we get to do? Watch that dude fire a rocket launcher. He's still alive back there. Yeah, he is. I'll just attack him. Please stop murdering people. I'd greatly appreciate it. You'd stop murdering people. TY! There we go. 1 thing left, and it's the rat turtle dude. The Thermodon. It's not actually a rat, it is in fact a lizard, but... I wonder if this rat lizard turtle would like some chocolate. Maybe if we feed it chocolate, it will leave us alone. Or maybe it'll just sit there and vibrate. It's a rat turtle lizard vibrator. For the eclectic types who like variety. Can we keep this guy airborne until he's dead? Yes. Which, literally, since we staggered him, he was airborne. That launch ability seems a bit OP. Considering you can literally keep him in the air by hitting him, so the instant you launch him, he's pretty much incapable of doing anything. Basically becomes just a waiting game of how long can you not pull your eyes out of their sockets. Or if he dies first. One of the 2! I can apparently go for quite a while without pulling my eyes out of their sockets. How long have we played this? 19 hours and 10 minutes. That is how long I've gone so far without pulling my eyes out. Gouging my eyes out. A gold bangle! I don't know why that would be better than a tungsten bangle in terms of hit points, but... knowing this game, yep, it is. Apparently a gold bangle is stronger than a tungsten bangle. Not entirely sure about that there, game. And now we're talking about vanilla. I'm pretty sure we actually started calling vanilla at some point. And I just stopped. Push the button telepathically by just holding your hand out, apparently. Let me on! It'd be much faster to get down there if you'd let me on preemptively. And I imagine there's gonna be an actual... Never know what until we try. I imagine there's gonna be a boss fight down there. Either that or another massive freaking room full of pointless quantities of enemies. And an item I don't need. I'm leaning more towards boss. I think we've had enough. I think this is going to be the end of the chapter. I know I've said that before, but I think this looks more like the end of the chapter. Especially since the area is apparently... This is how you get to the bridge? Who designed this ship? This is apparently bridge access. Couldn't they just, I don't know, have a small corridor and not this to get to the bridge? I mean, this space could be better used for holding, like, ammunition or something? I don't know. That seems a bit silly. Then again, they also had random, like, jet flame exhausts on the top of the shuttle, so... top of the ship. Hello, Pope, and Cleavage Lady. Do we get to murder Cleavage Lady now?
Your Eminence, please escape. I'll cover your retreat.
Why don't you leave, Jill? Or rather,
Uh-oh.
take
Pope is
your
not pleased.
leave. Humans have no business here.
What? Your Eminence!
What? Magic?
And of course the Pope has magic and can fly, because that makes sense. He's also apparently evil, so there you go.
Monster! People are not yours to use!
What else does one do with tools?
No.
Cocoon is a factory built by Falcine, a factory for the mass production of human thralls.
Not anymore, it's not.
What can mere men do? Without our help,
Is that the Pope's pet?
death is all of which you're capable. You saw the fools, a mindless mob drunk on fear of a viewless sea.
If they only knew a lassie was the one filling their glasses.
Let's see. You mean me? Oh, child, perish the thought. I am more than that.
He absorbed his owl.
Falcine,
Apparently that... okay.
name is Barthandelus, voice of the Sanctum and Lord Sovereign of the Cocoon Falcine.
Sweet Jesus, look at its face.
Your kind feared the darkness, so we gave you light. You
Oh god, it has a lot of
begged us
faces.
for the purge, and did it not come to pass? Now you spurn our counsel. You must learn your place.
I don't think this is gonna go very well the first, like, 7 tries,
You
given how this thing looks.
ignorant of your place.
Cocoon's nothing to
Also
you.
has a bunch of upside down
Follow my lead.
faces, which is just hilarious looking.
Thanks.
Ow. I have no potions. I probably should have bought a whole bunch of potions. Also, all of the faces are individual things, aren't they? Yep.
On your knees.
I tell you right now, this isn't gonna go well if all of the faces are still intact, I imagine. Come on, people, get your freaking stuff up. Hurry up, Hope. We don't have all day. I think that's all he can cast, so medic. I mean, it's going well so far, but it's literally just the start of the fight, so... And I don't know how much it takes to stagger these, but it doesn't look too bad. And I'm not going to waste a Libra on every one of them. We're just going to assume they're all the same, and I'll get the same info on all of them. It absorbs fire. Now we know. I wonder if they're all healed by different elements. I should Libra the main boss, though. At the very least. I imagine they're absorbing what they're casting, which I'm smart enough to figure out, but the AI's not, so it doesn't really help them.
This'll be quick.
I could use Libra scopes. This is true. I have 8 of them.
Thanks.
Oh, that does it on... Oh, it does all enemies. Okay. Cool. I didn't realize it did all enemies. I thought you'd have to cast per enemy. So, weak to ice, blah blah blah, yeah. It's immune to death, turns out. What about this guy? Resistant to freaking everything and immune to freaking everything. Really hard to chain, and he has no stagger point. Difficult to damage until armor has been destroyed. I assume these pauldrons, yeah, the pauldrons are armor, so... What's it doing, by the way? I don't know what it's doing. Did it... Oh, it buffed it. Oh, dear God, it buffed itself. That's a lot of buff. I kind of preferred when it didn't have, you know, buffs of that quantity. Alright, let's take down that one. Because it's already partially damaged, so why not? This is a very silly looking thing, quite frankly. I mean, the front of it looks cool, but the overall thing, it's like a stubby thing with a bunch of faces. Its feet are right there. Heal again. Alright, so the entire right side's dead. Start on the pauldron.
This'll be quick.
Which will be quick, yes. You don't need to say that every time though. Mystic Aura, it's buffing itself again? Yeah, it is. I think it is. I thought it was. It's immune to death, but it's not immune to being hit in the face a bunch of times, so... Doom, death, I don't know which of the two that status is, but it's immune to one of them. Or both. It's immune to everything. There you go. It's immune to death and doom. Someone's dying. Please heal lightning before she dies. Ow. Please heal lightning. Seriously. I was gonna say, if we lose this fight because lightning dies, suddenly I'm gonna be very angry. And we've almost got its armor down, although it's starting to do high levels of damage here. It's casting 3rd level spells, that's probably why. It's casting them often too. I wish it would stop. Because it has haste. Are these immune to slow? No. So you can actually slow the little head things on the side. Cool beans. I'm not going to. But cool beans nonetheless.
Ignorant of your place.
Enchanted Veal. Time to heal. What does that?
This'll be quick.
I'll probably let Lightning finish this off so Hope can get everyone healed back up. We actually need to rebuff. So let's start doing that while he does whatever he's doing here. Freaking out appears to be what he's doing. He looks... You missed every one of those attacks, Lightning. So he's not vulnerable, he's not immune to slow anymore. Although he's smiling. Oh, good God, that's not a smile, that's a laser beam. Good heavens. I don't know what that keeps doing. Is that just him casting magic, the little twirly thing? Hope, get your crap sorted out because we need to heal. That's the wrong class. Oops. Are you gonna smile at me again, my friend? No, you're just gonna keep casting Runga, which is kind of cool, actually. Causes a really large explosion that I'm quite fond of. Although it's casting it continuously, and I wish it would stop doing that quite so much. We never slowed it, did we? Smiling at us again. If we stop smiling at us, it hurts so very much.
This'll be quick.
Did she ever slow it? Can she slow it? That's what she has, right? Yes. That's what that is. That's her trying to slow. It's not immune to slow, is it? No. So why is she having such an issue slowing the thing? There we go. Sweet. That should help tremendously now. That's what I wanted them to do the first time we were sitting there so far. Is that spell called Baptism and Ruin? Is that what that spell is called, by the way? Smiling at us again. I can't believe he has like 50 lasers in his face. That's a bit silly. Please see a lightning. So far, this isn't a very hard fight. It's just a very long fight. But, you know, we haven't gotten him to the critical point where he just starts nuking people. And he's staggered now, so... time to do all of the damage we possibly can. Because this is really the only point we can damage the dude. Wish we had haste. I really do wish we had someone with haste. Having said that, I think we do have someone with haste, just not in this party. Need to heal again.
Thanks. Give it your best shot.
Please heal Fang. Destrudo. That doesn't sound very good. Oh, it's firing more lasers. Okay. Sounds about right, quite frankly, so... I'll just leave Medic up.
Give it your best shot.
How long does it take to fire your shoulder lasers, man? Good God. It's the world's longest cast time. Any day now, my friend. No, really. Seriously. There he goes. Now I see why it takes so long. He's gonna kill lightning. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Please see a lightning. Thank you.
Give it your best shot.
That does a lot of damage. That does a lot of damage. I wish it didn't do quite so much damage, but hey. Alright, we need to go back to this.
Submit.
I don't want to submit. It's very rude. Asking people to submit willy-nilly, man.
Yield.
Seriously, why is it so hard to slow this dude? Also laser. Hi, how's it going? I wish I could change the AI so it doesn't even bother putting on magic defense for this. Although actually, yeah, Ruinga is magic defense, isn't it? And this hits everyone, so... He casts this a lot. I wish he would stop casting it so much. Considering the damage it does. Maybe we need to stagger him again to make him stop doing it, but I need to heal so much afterwards. It's ridiculous, man. This is gonna be like a 40-minute fight. Yes, yes. Please heal lightning. A little bit more than that would be preferable.
Thanks.
There we go. Baptism and Ruin. Glad they have an ability with that name. Just to, you know, rile people up. He's already the Pope, now he's got Baptism and Ruin as an ability.
Let's go.
Well done, game. Well done. Although this isn't the first Final Fantasy to be anti-religious, so... There's a video from Game Theory, Game Theories, I don't remember what the channel name is, that discusses religion in Final Fantasy should you desire to watch it. It's actually kind of interesting. Is Agony lasers? Agony appears to be lasers. Come on, get a stagger off. Always casting this bollocks again. I wonder... Nope. I was gonna say I wonder if it's possible to stagger him out of that, but the answer is no, because he removed his stagger gauge.
This'll be quick.
So unless we're really quick on the stagger, it's impossible. Which I don't think I'm fast enough, so... Takes forever to charge this, so I think he may be... I think they may want you to... Yep, one shot. I think they may want you to interrupt that. So that fight's bollocks. Because, you know, being able to one-shot you, that's always cool. Now we get to watch the, you know, massive loading screen for no reason. Alright, let's go ahead and max this garbage out. I should have done that the first time, but I forgot about it. Grab that roll level. Let's bump up her Ravager to roll level. Then the rest of it goes into Medic, which she'll never be, but it adds stuff. Like HP. I want that HP. What's over here? Magic. I could farm for experience. I'm not going to, but I could. Oh, that's already maxed out. Synergist, however, is not, and he's synergist a lot in this battle, so maybe we can get a new ability from him that'll be helpful, I don't know. Veal? Raises target's status ailment resistance. That's not really useful to us. What is Boon? Extend duration of target's existing status enhancements upon bestowing new ones. So that's kind of useful. She's Sentinel a lot, so we'll level that up, why not? Oh, missed one. There we go. Spend all of the CP. Spend it all. Have renew. Just out of curiosity here, you're synergist. There's a different way to check abilities, never mind. Do you have haste? No, he does have bravery, faith, and vigilance, though. And he's also commando. I'm tempted to swap, oh, but then we don't have slow. Tempted to swap Chocofro here out for... what's her name? What is her name? Fang, that's her name. Tempted to swap those two around so we have someone who will buff our damage, but then we lose our slow. Admittedly, it's really hard to get slow up, so... She's just Saboteur, which I don't think we need her. I don't think she has abilities that would be useful. Poison, it's immune to that. D-Shell and D-Protect are pretty good. I think we may use Chocofro here. We lose our tank. Do we have a Chocofro? That doesn't really make up for the fact that we're losing our tank, but still. Oh, well, he has haste now, so... Is there a haste Staga somewhere around here? Nope. He has haste, though. So that is incredibly useful. I wish it was Haste Saga, but whatevs, yo. He's got 1 billion hit points. Why you got so much experience, Saz? Oh, seriously, why you got so much experience, man? Alright. Let's swap those two out. So we'll have double synergist.